All right, welcome back to LAK Sports, and joining me is Todd the Truth Cable. Todd is the owner and instructor here at Purebred Muay Thai. So, Todd, thanks for taking the time, and pleasure to chat with you.
Thank you very much for coming down and joining us today, brother. I appreciate it. Yes.
You're good. You're good, and you don't have to be so close to the mic either.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
you're good. You're good.
You just never know it.
Yeah, for sure. So, Purebred. If people didn't know, what is Purebred all about?
Purebred is about family. Despite what people think, it's all about fighting and family. That's why I have this little lounge room right here. I put this in here to create community. Half the time when the class is over, people are here for hours, drinking coffee, hanging out. So I really promote that good family, good. We're here for everybody. Everybody's here, all part to kind of build each other up, right? But at the same time, a vicious fighting group as well. So,
For sure, for sure. Now, do you feel like that's what separates you from all the other gyms?
absolutely. This gym has a vicious reputation. If you talk to the other gyms like Adrenaline, MTC in Windsor, all the other clubs, they will say this gym has a vicious reputation. My guys will show up in shape and they know how to fight. So we have a good reputation as a fight club, that's for sure.
Yeah, and let's talk about identity for a second. So you kind of touched upon that, but can you amplify? Can you talk more about your identity and what you like to promote here?
So I think that I like to promote, the things needed in this world: freedom, good health, be strong. The absence of masculinity is not or the masculinity is not toxic. The absence of it is. So I promote men to be good, strong men, work hard. I promote women to come in here, be strong. Like I've got girls in here that are so tough. I just promote everybody be healthier, be happier, and everybody get along with everybody. Like I lived my life looking for war for so long. Now I just seek peace, and I just want people to be happy. And it's a great vibe up here. Like it's a great vibe.
For sure, for sure. What kind of philosophy do you try to promote here at Purebred?
Some people won't like to hear this, but I promote violence. I promote violence when it's needed. I absolutely do. I have a bunch of little kids that come in here, they're getting picked on in school. And you can't always tell your kid just walk away. Not the way the world is today.
Yeah.
And sometimes, whether people like it or not, when it comes right down to it, sometimes violence is the only answer. If someone's going to threaten you or your wife with harm, sometimes you have no choice. So I promote be a good person, but want to FAFO, then we'll go from there, right? So,
And what does good culture mean to you?
like the culture of the gym
Yeah.
means everything to me because I hear a lot of other clubs have social issues. People don't get along, super cliquey. Here, everybody from school teachers to construction workers to people in recovery, people just having a hard time in life, people don't have any friends, they all come here together and we build them all up. And you leave here stronger, happier, knowing that you have a tribe that will support you no matter what. Politics, religious beliefs, all that stuff, color of skin, that doesn't matter up here. Everybody up here is for everybody else. Just be happier and be better. That's it.
Now you talk about this being you're trying to create a family here. So you obviously have people that compete. You have some people that come here to just simply train and get better.
Yeah.
How do you balance the two?
I put them all together. I really do. Soccer moms will come in here and they're like, "Oh, I want to do the kickboxing class. I heard it's really fun." And then they'll walk out on the mats with 15 cage fighters, and they all train the same way. And the soccer moms, they love it because I'm not being like, "Oh, you're a girl, you can't do this." I got girls in here that kick the crap out of most guys, and I think that's just what it is. It's hard work. The result is great. Everybody gets along, everyone's happier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to the beginning here. What kind of drew you into the whole combat sports world?
It was typical for me. I was a typical story. Got picked on when I was little. I was very small. Even up into early high school, I wasn't known as a fighter. I walked away. I was a funny guy, right? And then I just decided I was sick and tired of getting picked on. Started learning martial arts, started a little bit of boxing, a little bit of kickboxing. I was really into wrestling, and then it just kind of blew up. And then I met Brian Knight. He taught me some boxing, had a couple kickboxing fights over in the States. I met Paul Bonner, my current trainer, and then from there I met Sean Tompkins. I trained with him for years. We were good friends. Sean helped me grow my gym into what it is today, and yeah, like that's the culture. Hard work. Everybody gets along. No bullshit in the gym. The sign right there says "No beefs, no bullshit." Everybody's welcome. Everybody's happy.
That's awesome.
That's the best way to do it. Right?
Now, obviously, you had your run competing and whatnot.
Yep. I didn't have the opportunities like as out today.
Right.
Like I was talking to a couple other guys about the smoker aspect.
The smokers.
You know,
is the name that comes from it. Yeah.
Because I went in the crowd smoking, right? So we would go over to Port Huron, Kerry Root's club, Keith Kurt's club, bunch of fights in Port Huron, McMorran Event Center. And you would go there and it'd be like, how many fights have you had? Oh, I've had 5. How many fights have you had? Oh, I've had 6. You guys are close to the same weight. You want to fight? Sure. Okay, you're fight number 3. 30 people in the crowd. Yeah. That's how it was. Now these guys have huge opportunity with Prospect Fighting Championships was a great show. Rising Stars is now just getting out there. It's a great show. So much. There's so much out there right now. Lots of opportunity to be a fighter. Lots of opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Truth. We know that's not your OG nickname. Yeah. So, what's the story getting the Truth?
So it comes back to my first crew of fighters. I have a reputation. If you talk to original purebreds like Bobby Joe Dalziel, Dennis Johnson, my son Forrest, my other son Austin, like there's a bunch of guys, even guys up here that trained for 25 years that are still here. They will tell you the original gym in Wofford was pure violence. I beat the living crap out of every person that came into that room. I violently beat them down, and then I built them back up, and it was tough. The gym in Watford will always own my heart because I took all these farm boys, taught them all how to fight, and then I took them into the cities, and it was a one-sided massacre. Like my farm boys were just ripping these guys apart. And then the gym got a huge reputation as being the place to go for fighters. You don't come in here and mouth off. Even if you come from another gym, you come in here and mouth off, you're going to get it. Someone here is going to have good fighters. And I promote that. Hard training. Be a man. Fight. Just be a man. Fight. When you have to. When you have to, right? Hard work.
For sure.
Hard work. I love that culture.
For sure. And what keeps you motivated on the tough days?
My students. You know, I don't train anymore, and I just kind of coach, and I've had a really bad 5 years of my life, 5-6 years. I had a lot of loss, a lot of death, a lot of personal problems.
Yeah.
And there was days where I just wanted to give up. Like a lot of people don't know, my parents died on the same day. Then my brother died very quickly after that. And then I dealt with a bunch of other things. And it made me the strongest version of myself I've ever been. I don't care what people think. Everybody loves me. They know I promote good, free, happy, healthy lifestyle. Yeah. And that's just what I want to be known for. Just to be the guy that helps people out. That's it.
For sure.
That's 100% it. So
now, it's no secret that you have multiple fighters preparing for the upcoming UFC 22 card on April 25th. One in particular, Lenny White, fighting for the bantamweight title.
So exciting.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Now, every opponent is different, but what do you feel is the biggest thing you need to do to prepare Lenny for this upcoming title fight?
Lenny White is an exceptional athlete. I'll say that. Lenny, I've been in this game longer than most of the others, and I tell you, I see stars come in every once in a while. Lenny White is your blue-collar star. He first came to me, and I took him to a fight in Windsor, and he lost. I mean, Lenny didn't believe in himself. And he never had the right coaches in his life to train him. So I really started working his boxing, working his Thai, teach him a lot of things. And, man, he has erupted. I will tell you, I'm a huge Lenny White fan. I am a huge Lenny White fan. If you look at this kid's history, you know, he had a couple rough fights. We really started putting the training in. He had a war with one of Leo Laux' superstars at Adrenaline. Great fight. Then he fought in BTC against a Niagara top team guy. I don't care what anyone says. Lenny won that fight. I don't know what them judges were seeing, but everybody booed when they gave it to the other guy. Lenny won the fight, but whatever. But then they gave it, that was Fight of the Year nomination. Then he goes to Prospect. It's Fight of the Night. Lenny White is a massive fighter, and he puts the hard work in. He's going to be the next champ. I'm so proud of that kid and so many other guys. Like Lenny is the hardest worker here. He works so hard.
Now, PFC obviously they didn't give him the title shot for no reason. Why do you feel he's ready?
I think they saw it themselves. You know, he gets in there with extreme couture twice now and just manhandles both of them. Lenny has talent on his feet. Lenny has talent on the ground. Lenny can win a fight anywhere. I think PFC saw that. They're trying to get a good title on him, and he's the type of kid that you want. Like Lenny White is a great champion because he works hard and he's a good kid and he tries. My son Austin, he's going to take a title this year as well. Those are the type of people you want as a champion because they're good people. They're not assholes. They don't treat people like shit. They're great people. That's a champion, in my opinion.
What would be the biggest piece of advice from coach to student?
All gas, no brakes. I say it all the time. All gas, no brakes. When you put someone in a dogfight right away, any coach that will watch us will tell you, they will say, if you're fighting one of my guys, you better be ready. Because I'm in the corner, I've got that guy or girl in kill craze, just nuts, and they're gonna run through you. They're coming. So I find that's a great way to get really overwhelmed. Newer fighters, you get in there and you crack them a couple good times. Oh, I don't think I like this. While you're thinking that, I've already got my guys on you, right? So super aggressive. Super in the ring or the cage, super aggressive.
What's the energy like when you have multiple fighters preparing for the same card or multiple cards?
Exhausting. I don't even drive to these events. I get my vice president, Brandon, to drive me because it's just, I'm exhausted. People see me at the shows. I look like shit. My hair is everywhere. I got bags on my eyes because it's been like 6 weeks of hard training with anywhere from 2 to 15 guys. And then the night of the fights come, and they're all excited, and I go through all that with them. And then they go into the cage or the ring, and they fight, and they feel amazing because they got all that out of it. I still carry it. I'm still there, and then I got like 5 or 6 other guys. By the end of the last fight, I can't even keep my eyes open. I'm like, I'm in the car, I'm falling asleep. Everybody's like, where's the after party? I was like, I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock at night. Fuck you guys. No way, right? But that's the way it is. So.
And how excited are you to not only see some of your fighters going for titles now, but also have the opportunity to be able to represent Sarnia, Ontario at this upcoming event as well?
That is the best thing for me ever. Yeah. I'm trying to really grow Sarnia and show the ability of Sarnia and the community of Sarnia, right? And we have great talent here. We have good clubs in this city. And this city voted my gym 2 years in a row the best gym in the city. And I love that. Thank you guys all for doing that. It was great. We have good gyms here. And I love to promote Sarnia. Like, there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of talent here. Like, we go down to London, it's like Sarnia versus London. So, yeah, it's good community, good group. Yeah.
Obviously, Sarnia has always had great talent, but now that Sarnia is starting to have more events coming up, how does it feel to be able to now not be somewhat underrated? Now you're starting to have more events and you're having these guys have those opportunities.
It feels really good. You know, like I said, I opened my gym in Watford over 25, 26 years ago. And a lot has changed in the fight game since then. A lot has changed. So it feels pretty good to see where the gym is going and to see these guys. My time is done. I don't matter. It's all of these guys on the mats. And I got some young stars. I got some young 14, 15-year-old kids, Piper, Malachi. These are kids that'll kick the crap out of me. I have Rhino. I've got some girls up here. It's just great. I just love how people, like, if you listen to them, they're beating the crap out of each other now, but they're all talking, laughing. You know, it's just good people, good everybody, good everything up here. Training's good, the vibe's good, the fights are good, and it's a good fit for Sarnia.
For sure. Now, obviously, I know you want to stay in the moment and you're taking day by day and you're preparing people for upcoming events. But when you look in the future, what kind of legacy do you want to leave for this gym?
So that's exactly what I've been working on as a legacy, right? So they like to take my family early. We don't usually get to stick around too long. So when my time comes and I'm not here anymore, I hope that my sons, Forrest and Austin, carry on the legacy of Purebred Fight Club and what I promoted over the years of everybody matters. I don't care if you have any money. You can still come here and train. We don't care about your money. We value people over their wallet. And I want people to always remember me as a good guy that taught people to fight and will never back down. If you knock me down 10 times, I'm getting up 11. 100%. I'm going to keep going. I think that's what I'd rather. Remember me for all the stuff I've done.
And for,
Purebred Fight Club, yeah.
and for the people who don't know, where can they find Purebred?
We are located 234 Maxwell Street, right here in Sarnia, right across from the skate park. And it is the best vibe in the city. There is not another gym in this city that can touch the vibe up here. We have good fighters and great people, and that's why we're number one.
Awesome. Well, Todd, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're got a busy Sunday here, so thanks again. It's a pleasure chatting with you, and
Thank you very much, my friend.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate all the support, guys.